Really hope they didn't change anything with the live system again.
YouTube needs to stop doing that. Why
Yeah.
do they do that?
I don't know. It's like aren't they
I love
trying?
the old live thing.
Aren't they trying to like top Twitch? So like stop messing it up.
They're trying to give it a go. I feel like live was good as it was before.
Yeah, it worked fine.
Oh yep, stream is on now. Cool.
Cool. Oh, let me stop playing the movie footage so I don't get copyright stricken. It started playing like the intro movie with like scenes from the movie, so we don't want that happening. Okay.
Does that even get copyrighted or anything?
I don't know. I'm not taking the risk. I feel like if you only play like a split second, it's not going to. But if you played like actual minute-long scenes from the movie, it would.
Oh yeah, if you play even like a few seconds, it's gonna be like, hey, what's going on here? What do you think you're doing?
Okay, we got some people in the chat so far. We've got Epic Gamer, hello. Delete and oh, that movie's playing again. Let's stop playing that.
Oh no.
Delete
just
and
press start like it's asking you to.
Okay, I guess we can do that. Delete and Sif Fangirl, Ganodork. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, I guess it has been a while. CT Simple. Hello, Spongy Boy.
1997. Think I'd be gaming. Silver Kid.
No cheese.
Just
Yeah.
reading out.
I'm not a big fan of cheese. I'm probably going to. The title's gonna make a lot of sense.
I
now.
had a slice of cheese not 30 minutes ago.
Really? No, I'm not.
It was
I don't
the
like
best
eating
sliced
cheese
cheese
like
I've
that.
It has to be smoked for me to eat it as a slice, but I'll have it grated if it's just like normal cheddar.
Ah, okay.
I'm very
Yes.
specific about how I have it and stuff like that.
So like the only time I like cheese is on like pizza. That's it. That's the only
That's
time I can
understandable.
tolerate
It's
cheese.
like the only time I can tolerate tomato is on a pizza.
Yeah.
Any other form, I'm not having it. Tomato sauce, no. Raw tomatoes, forget it.
Okay, we got some more
Is this
people.
the Xbox version? No, this is the GameCube version because you can
Yeah.
tell by the controls at the bottom.
GameCube. Yep. Thank you, Dominic. Toontown, Keon, Con Donahue. Let's see, who has the movie on DVD? I had the movie on DVD. I bought it actually like 2 years ago. Squidward Tentacles. You love my SpongeBob videos. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Think Kopi Gaming. Hello. The Boys. Good day to you too. Noah, this is one of my favorite games. If they were to make a remake of the game, what would you like to see and why? Goofy Goober token thresholds lowered.
Yes, that's the first thing. That is the first thing that's got to happen.
Checkpoints in the ring challenges would be another one. Like, I think I only
What I
need
would like to see is an actual polished game.
Yeah. This is a GameCube version on Wii U hardware. And that's all I'll say about that. Okay. We getting a rehydrated movie game, you think? I mean, it's a logical next step. I feel like you have the assets already prepared. So why not? Let's see.
And plus, with all the rumbles and tumbles they took with this first game, with this first remake, I feel like they can make the next one so much better just by, learning from the mistakes they made this time around.
Exactly. So
it would be so good.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna start us off a little bit. If y'all didn't realize, Sheriff's on the call too. Say hi to the people, Sheriff.
Hello, everyone.
The people of the good world.
Welcome
Yes,
to
the
our
people.
little tale of
My
woe,
minions.
triumph against
Oh, here's those
evil
high-budget
odds,
cutscenes.
terror and managerial responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the
Apparently,
town
this
of
game only took
Bikini
6
Bottom.
months to make.
As
You know,
we descend
that's a
beneath
timetable
the
that makes
waves,
sense.
we find
Because it only
another
came out like a
tale.
year after
Wait
BFBB.
a minute. Hold your seahorses.
It came out, I think, 362 days after the game, after BFBB.
Okay.
So
Yeah, BFBB came out on October 31st, I think, and then this game came out
the
on.
movie came out on 27th,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Was
I
it?
know, cause yep, it's 27 because I put the dates in my video yesterday. So
That's right. That's why my mind was thinking it, because I watched that video.
yeah, So it's like I wanted to know exactly what the timetable was and such, and that was the timetable. Oh my gosh, look at all these people here. Let's see. No cheese!
Get a hold of yourself.
Anya Lopez, how's it going?
Man.
Yep, Dominic said make it where you don't need a certain amount of tokens to get past a new ability. I feel like those just need to be lowered. Like, I don't have an inherent problem with that concept, but I feel like in the movie game it was just too high.
Never fear, good
Sometimes.
citizens of Bikini Bottom. The manager.
I think Trainer asked a good question to you about what mic do you use and what microphone do you recommend.
Let's find out. What is this microphone?
I assume that was aimed. I assume that was aimed at you because I can't think of why that would be aimed at me.
AT2020 USB. That's what it says here. I'm sure if I looked it up on Amazon, I could find out the name I found on Amazon, but that's what it says here. You know, I should include an Amazon affiliate link, you know, in my videos.
You should.
That's something I really need to start doing. Let's see. Everyone wants a remake of this game.
Just ooze macho.
I mean, like, I'm for it, you know, if they make it, like, better, then I'm definitely for it. Who am I to, like, rain on the parade, you know?
Excitement, adventure, just another day.
I mean, if they
in the
want
life
to
of a
release something,
manager.
let them. It's something for me to play.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
What do they want to stand in
eventually,
this game? Because it's a movie tie-in.
yeah, eventually I would like to see something brand new, but that will come with time. You can't make remakes forever, so if you want to start,
I feel like they should just get the good games out of the way, remake those, and then get on with the new stuff.
yeah.
Like I feel like remakes would be a good way to test the skills, and then with something new, we've got all these new skills by making these remakes. We can make the best new game ever.
Exactly.
That's just how I see it, but I don't know what they're gonna do.
What's your favorite SpongeBob game, Riders CX? I'm gonna be a very, very typical fan and say Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's not worth trying to lie about that. It's my favorite. What about you, Cher?
The short
Creature.
slide, a manager
Creature,
is,
okay.
well, not manager.
Yeah, really. I just think that game's my favorite for its just the variation, you know.
Yeah.
One level, it's all. I think the design choice is what really sort of caught me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I was younger, I just loved it. I was loving it, but it is my favorite game.
I understand why a lot of people love that game. It's not something that's for me in the long term personally, but I totally get it. Let's see. Hello, Artry. This is off topic, but what is your opinion on the animatics reboot? You know, this is gonna probably upset a bunch of people, but I've never actually seen the animatics.
I've never seen the Animaniacs either.
It looks Animaniacs. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
Instead of animated, Animaniacs. Yeah.
Animaniacs. Okay. It looks like a funny ass show though, so I would love to see it one day.
I managed to watch the first episode through YouTube before they got taken down, and I thought it was pretty good. I don't have Hulu, so
Okay. Oh, I just got Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Thanks for the help, boys.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll watch it and get back to you.
A manager.
No, I saw the first episode and I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do is watch the originals and then dive into the reboot and see
Yeah.
what it's about.
Yeah, it looks like a funny show. Like, so I'll definitely check it out now. I didn't know it was on Hulu. Let's see. I heard someone's porting Sandy's in a movie game. That would be an interesting idea.
That's interesting but confusing. Like, I don't see the point.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, you know, I think the easiest way you could go about doing that, I mean, I'm no mod or anything like that, but porting the movie game, like, levels to BFBB, I think might be the easiest way to do that.
Yes, that's actually very true. Instead of taking one asset, just take the entire level.
Yeah. I'm sure that like technology will get to a point where that's possible. It's already possible with tons of games. Like, I look at all these like little Sonic the Hedgehog mods, for instance, and there's like this project like porting over like Sonic Adventure 2 levels to Sonic Adventure 1. So like, yeah, it's definitely possible. Let's see. Sponge on the Run video game. Please stage Kenoric. I think the time has kind of passed for that, sadly. But
Yeah. Plus, that film was, if I'm honest, it was pretty wank.
yeah, it was wank.
It felt like a long. It felt like a long episode.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm assuming there are some people in here that haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna say what happens. But it just felt like a really long episode. There was. I wouldn't go see it in cinemas. Despite how visually pleasing it was, I wouldn't see it.
It
in
was
cinemas.
so visually pleasing. It was like eye candy. If there's one thing I'll give the film, it's that it looks incredible. I love that animation style. But yeah, the writing was like really poor in my eyes.
Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored.
Late Night Riders, have you heard of a YouTuber named Beta64? I have, and I do know about the video that he's making about BFBB. I'm really excited to watch that.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone over a few things with him briefly about it, anyways. So yes, to say that we've heard of him is an understatement. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I got to meet him at PAX East last year. He's a really nice guy.
So yes, to answer that question, he does know him.
Well, it's funny because, all right, so when I started making YouTube videos, I didn't really like watch many YouTubers. I literally just started making them because it was a nice way to escape my everyday goings of pharmacy school. So going to PAX East was like the first time I got to learn about a lot of different YouTubers in the community. And so when I met Beta64, I didn't know he was Beta64. But then after I left PAX East, I watched his videos and I was like, wow, this guy is awesome. He makes such informative, well put together videos. And definitely an inspiration about how I try to put stuff together. I want my stuff to be informative and analytical. That's why, you got all those rehydrated analysis videos, because I learned that that's like really good content, to analyze
I think
stuff
I have
to
a
that
question.
level.
Is that a question for me? Dominic Pritchard, any more updates about patching music in Rehydrated?
Oh, I think it is.
There is evidence of a patch coming, but there is no evidence as to what's going to be in the patch. Like, there's a website that shows the Steam updates, like what happens with their internal branches, like, the internal builds of the game. And they have been updated very recently, so there is stuff going on, and we just don't know what that stuff is.
I didn't know that there was like a sign of a patch coming. This is how like out of the loop I am at the moment.
That's okay. I check the website like every day just to see, except weekends, because they don't update anything on the weekends. I've noticed that pattern.
Oh, I see.
No point of even checking on the weekends.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, I feel like if they're making a patch, then why are they taking so long to do it? Is my question.
They've had it was 4 months since the last patch. It's hard to believe, but 4 months.
Yeah, that's why I kind of gave up on a patch, honestly, because like if they were gonna do another one, it would have been pretty soon afterwards, like a couple months maybe. But I don't know. You never know. Let's see.
Let me check the last time Purple Lamp were active with the builds. You have got to try this new dodge game.
That was a funny joke. The duck.
Yeah. The last time Purple Lamp had updated their game internally was on the 26th of November at about 7:45 in the evening.
Yeah.
Their time. So yeah. It's patch. Well, we only have proof of a patch on Steam, but the thing is, they won't just patch one platform.
Yeah, they would patch most platforms.
This would be.
I mean, maybe the Switch one would be delayed again, but.
Oh yeah. Well, that has to go through Streamline as well.
Yeah.
I think. Actually, that was what I was gonna say. If this patch doesn't contain the soundtrack, which I've been pioneering for ages, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Make a tell-all video.
Yes, I'm gonna mouth off the THQ. Hey, I asked for this. Where is it?
Make a tell-all video. Expose them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, I know a few inside things that THQ might do,
Yeah.
but like this is might. So, but I can't, say what they are. So,
Yeah. Ooh.
especially on a public stream of all places.
Yeah. Whichever is fine for you, man. Ooh. Someone said they should make a movie game remake. Well, yep, I've gotten that message very clearly so far tonight. Like I said, I think it'd be a logical next step, and I would be fully supportive if they decide to do it.
Oh yeah, I would love to see how that goes.
Yeah, it's a solid game, you know. And for those of you who don't know, I released a video on the movie game yesterday. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. It compiles all my thoughts on the movie game, all good and bad. Mostly good, I would say. Although it is frustrating. Hey, where's the...
They never did fix the texture pop-ins, did they? No, they didn't. The texture pop-ins are still pretty buggered up.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ooh, what's your favorite enemy type in the game? Says Ivy Litton.
In this game?
Yeah.
I don't know, they all kind of annoy me in a way. Like, they're all annoying. Like, you know the one that flies in the air that shoots like ice cream at you? That one's annoying. The one that you need to like attack from a distance, otherwise it shoots you with its lasers, that one's annoying. The one that you have to slam on it because of the dog that spins around with, that one's annoying. I guess jellyfish. Jellyfish are my favorite.
A favorite because they cause less hassle.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. The rehydrated frame rate is still off. It's still off on the Switch, isn't it? Yeah, it's diabolical.
Yeah.
I think it's capped at 30 FPS at the moment.
Like I bought the Switch version and I wanted to play through it, but I've kind of stopped playing through it because it kind of just ruins the experience for me after playing on the PS4. Like it just is not as good in like every way. Am I going to upgrade? I think I'm gonna upgrade Spongebob here before I do. Okay. Oh. My.
Well, the Switch isn't as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox One. That's very true. But they had promised a solid 60 at Gamescom 2019. So to be promised that and then to not be delivered it, that's kind of like, oh, okay, why not? Favorite level in Rehydrated? Oh, rock bottom without a doubt. Rock bottom.
I might make a video ranking on the levels actually of Rehydrated / BFBB. I've been kind of brainstorming like more ways I could make more BFBB content just because I want to.
The thing is, I think what you could do is you could say, here's my favorite level aesthetically in the original game, and here's my favorite level aesthetically in the remake.
Interesting idea.
Two different art styles, but the same thing. Literally down to the geometry is the same.
Interesting idea.
That's the way I see it.
I didn't think about it that way. I was just thinking about like ranking them based off of everything, you know, the design, the actual spatulas in it, and things like that. I don't know. We'll see.
I think this. Holy crap! I just witnessed you wipe out like half of those foggers in one hit.
Yeah, that's a benefit of this
Jesus
upgrade.
Christ.
That's why I love this upgrade. I was like, we're going to upgrade.
I've never achieved that in movie. Even with the upgrade, I've never managed to successfully knock out 15 at once.
It was just like a lucky shot, I guess. Oh.
To both of you guys, Trainer Silver says, to both of you guys, any upcoming videos you're working on? I'm working on one, but that ties into what I was talking about before. And what I was talking about before, I can't really talk about.
I'm always working on videos. I try to have at least one every week. But yeah, I'm like, you know, y'all should be proud of me. Like I have a calendar now. Like I have like a video plan every week. Whether or not they get done every week is the challenge at the moment. But
I think to add to that, I think once I get this quote-unquote final video out, I'm gonna focus on stuff that's completely different. No
Yeah.
SpongeBob or anything. I might do the occasional stream playing games, and it might include it. But I want to stray as far away as that as possible, because that's been the only thing I've put out for the past year. And I know it's only like 10, 15 videos. The point still stands. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I think for me, SpongeBob's always gonna be a big part of this channel. I think Rehydrated kind of like solidified that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, I mean, like SpongeBob was a part of this channel beforehand. Like I was making videos on SpongeBob games before all this happened, but like Rehydrate just kind of made it like I can't help it. Like it has to be a part of this channel now. Like no doubt.
You can't say no. I mean,
yeah, nor do I want to really. I love SpongeBob games. Like
I mean,
obviously
completely
BFBB
block
is like the best one for me, but like I played SpongeBob games my whole life. So it's not just one game for me. It's like a whole franchise. Even all the bad ones, you know? They're still a part of my childhood.
There wouldn't be any good ones if there weren't bad ones. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But you have to have your fair share of bad.
And so like a long-term goal of this channel is for me to have a video on every single SpongeBob game. That's one of my long-term goals.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And like not just like every SpongeBob game, but like all the versions as well. Like, did you know BFBB has like separate like Game Boy Advance and PC versions and such? I want to cover all those too. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be in like a single video, but like maybe I'll like group them into other videos. You know, kind of like how I did like the most hated SpongeBob games. I covered a couple of titles through that. So I want to be able to talk about at least every single SpongeBob game at least once on this channel.
I suppose it's kind of like it would give you that sort of thought of, hey, I've reviewed every single game there is. If anyone wants to see a review, there is one.
Yeah.
And you're the one who's done that.
Yeah.
Any of you got Series X or PS5? No. And I don't intend to get a next generation console. I'm happy with PC. And my Switch. I'm happy with my Switch as well.
I'll get the PS5 eventually, but last time I got it like immediately when it got released, and it was exciting, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I wasted a lot of money doing that because the games that I wanted didn't actually come out till like a year or two later. So I'm gonna wait until then, and like not only will I have the games I want, but it'll also be like $100 or $200 cheaper. So I'm going to be patient and wait.
As Luke Wilshaw has just provocatively said, not provocatively, has controversially just said, PC gaming will always be superior. Objectively, yes, but then what about the Switch exclusives? Like, I play Mario Kart 8 with friends.
Yeah.
And it's nice to just have something to take on the go.
It is.
Superior in the sense of the library, the platform, like, you know, there's multiple services where you can buy games. You can have what you want, you can have your cake and eat it, basically.
Yeah. Oh no, the Switch is like my favorite thing at the moment. I love it.
I mean, I agree with you.
It's just great. I would totally recommend Switch like anyone. Actually, I just ordered
Late night.
Luigi's Mansion.
I think didn't Zach just do that, or no, he ordered something else.
Oh, Zach loves that game. It's like a big part of his channel.
Oh yeah. Best PC game, Sheriff. Ooh, that's a tough one. Best
PC game.
Oh, you can't just say best. Like when you say best PC game, does that include the PC games that are also available on console? Like stuff that is on console and PC?
I think that question is too tough.
What do you mean, like PC? Because I don't play any PC exclusives.
I think that's a tough question. I could not answer that.
Yeah, I suppose it's like a mother choosing the favorite child.
Yeah.
They secretly have one, but they just can't bring themselves to admit it.
Yeah. Let's see. I would love a Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown remake. That's something I want to do for 2021. I want to play some more Nickelodeon games.
Any game? Oh, any PC or console? So a game that's on both. Let me just take a look through my library real quick. I'm currently enjoying Team Fortress 2 a lot, but I'm not sure if it's my favorite. Like, I can't pick a favorite. I really can't. It's like I have fun. I have equal fun on. Like today. What have I played today? I played a bit of GTA 5. I played a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2. I've played a bit of Team Fortress 2. I played a bit of Rehydrated today. It's actually an anomaly for me to play this much, even on one day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a favorite. If I'm if I'm totally honest, I don't have a favorite. I just have ones I like.
You know, a game I started playing today was Jack and Dexter.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into that forever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start playing it. I have all these other games I need to play with videos, but I always try to give myself like one game to play that is not tied to a video that I could just play like really for fun. And so that's gonna be my game at the moment for that.
I mean, as long as you don't intend to like make a video off of every game you play, because I suppose it's just nice to have those games that you enjoy.
You know, yeah, I definitely have like games that I play that are like that. Like just the other day, I was playing this game called Detroit Almost Human.
Oh yeah, that's on PC now.
It is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on
like,
Steam.
That's like something I would never cover on this channel. It's just like not that closely related to everything else I do. Nor is it really something I feel like I could offer a lot of like interesting things to talk about. Even though that is a very interesting game, definitely.
I feel like it's been covered quite a lot on the internet as well.
Yeah, but you know, I found kind of like my niche, I guess you could say. I love talking about 3D platforming franchises, and so that's kind of where I feel comfortable at the moment.
I mean, I suppose the most important thing is that you find your forte. You find your special ground. I mean, I still haven't found that yet, but I'm working on it. And I've actually jotted down a few ideas of what I want to try and do at least. So I'm hoping I can.
But something I
speedrun BFPB. No, I don't. I never have. That'd be scary.
So
you were saying, sorry?
I was just seeing like everyone talking about like different Nicktoons, Nickelodeon games they want to see remade and such. And I am gonna try to cover more Nickelodeon games in 2021. You know, I have this vision for like making like here's a video where I played a bunch of Jimmy Neutron games, or here's a video where I played a bunch of Fairly OddParents games, you know, things like that. And I also want to cover all of the Nicktoons games as well, because I've gotten lots of requests for those, and I think it's time I finally got to it. So there'll be a fun thing to look forward to in 2021. Let's see. Let's see. Least favorite platforming level. Least favorite platforming level. I don't want to say playing Topless just because it's hard. Because I actually really enjoy it. But it's really difficult. I'll get back to you on that. Oh, Triforce. Do you have a video idea? Yeah, you can join.
Who is the idea for? That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Who is the idea for? Is it for me? Is it for riders? Is it for yourself? Is it for the general audience?
Yeah. Let's see. Sonic videos bring me here. Yeah, we could have streamed a Sonic game today, so I actually put out a poll asking what games you want me to stream, and so I put like 4 games on it.
Could have been Crash as well.
Yeah, I put Sonic Adventure DX, I put Spongebob Movie, I put Crash 4, and then I put Super Mario Sunshine just because I was playing that currently. And this game won by far. It was the most popular one by a long shot. So I was like, okay, you can't go wrong with the Bob. Let's see. Oh no, this level's not bad. It's kind of boring though.
I enjoy the racing levels. Well, not racing. I enjoy the driving challenges.
Yeah, they're
which is actually a really hot take, because people always say, "Oh, I hate them," but I like the challenge of it being so far-fetched and so out there.
I don't hate them.
So hard to get.
I'm very indifferent to them. The closest I get to hating them is like doing the ring challenges. Just cause like the movement in the ring challenges, you need to be really precise, and sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do with the paddy wagon. Let's see. The music is really good though. I like this track. Oh, by the way, let me know if the audio's okay, folks. If anyone's like too loud or too low, let me know. And things like that.
Audio is perfectly leveled. Everything is perfect.
Okay.
And this coming through headphones, you sound good.
Awesome.
Let me see my voice.
Like I didn't change anything.
I think I sound a bit quiet.
You do?
From what I heard, I think I sound. People, do you think I sound a bit quiet? See what they say. Audio is perfect. Others saying audio is perfect. Well, if
that's.
they agree, then.
Well, I don't think they heard
judge.
your comment yet about your voice, so we'll see.
Oh.
Because it's always a little bit delayed on my end.
Oh yeah. Now they've just said a tiny bit quiet.
Okay. Let me change that.
Okay, so I was right. Okay. At least my ears aren't going, because once my ears go, I've got no purpose in this world anymore. I'm gonna off myself. My ears are everything.
I just turned it up a bit, so we'll see.
Fab. Did you turn up the entire thing or just my voice?
Your voice.
Oh, thank God. I was thinking, don't turn up everything. That defeats the object.
Yeah. No. I got this.
I got you.
Yeah. Wait. So are you doing the charity thing or no? Oh, can I talk about that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It just came to my head.
That's fine. I'm still thinking on it. I'm thinking, hey, if I was to do it, it would basically be like Rehydrated Relief, but it wouldn't be focused just on that game because the game's out now.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of, I want to incorporate similar people, yourself included. Obviously, I know you're a bit busier now, so obviously if you couldn't lead, then you can't lead. So I'm happy to sort of do that, as I'm not as busy as I want to be.
It'll be a good experience for you too. It's like, Zach got to run his own, and then if you run your own, then like the next time we do the Rehydrate Relief, I can look to you two to help out a lot more.
Exactly, and it'd be nice to do another one, like the same time, the same time we did it this year, like June, July time.
Yeah. No.
Maybe we can make that an annual thing with the community. Every year, around the release of Rehydrated, we do like an event, and we get the speedrunning community and the YouTube community, and we bring it all together.
Oh no!
And then
that's
like it's like Oh, sorry.
That's totally what I intended with it. I wanted it to be a regular thing, because it's it's a fun way to get together every year and such. And I feel like Rehydrate Relief is such a good name for a charity event. I really like it.
And the thing is, we don't necessarily have to relate it to the remake. It's a community name. It's what we came up with.
Definitely.
Didn't we both come up with that name? I can't remember. I think it was one of us, or it was a collaboration.
You could look in the chat actually and see who came up with it if you want.
That's gonna be so far back in our chats.
No. Like look in that group chat. I think.
Was it in the group chat?
I think so, yeah. I remember that's where it originated. With like when it was just us 9 at first, and then we had to make a whole Discord because we were inviting that many more people.
Okay, let me take a look.
In the meantime, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but that's because
same.
I like Super Smash Bros., but I'm not a hardcore fan.
Okay, I'm scrolling up in the Rehydrated Relief original chat.
Yeah. Oh, help me reach 50 subs without any videos. Thank you for becoming a squishy sponge. Now your name will get to be on the end of all videos. So hopefully that will help you reach 50 subs. Wait, your name's I'm gonna have a hard time filling your name into the video. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do that.
Okay, now I'm looking through. What are we gonna call it? I'm just trying to find. Okay.
They had
What are you
like
thinking
9
of-
people in it, I think.
So on the 1st of May, Chester said, "What were you thinking of calling this? I think a short, snappy name that could link all the streams together." Okay, let's just find who called it rehydrated relief.
You'll find the answer there, I think. So.
Who called it rehydrated relief?
No one has ever returned from?
No. Come on.
That's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll have those towers.
Yes, it was you.
I knew it. I remember coming up with that, but I was like, I couldn't remember for sure. Because
It was you. You just put maybe the rehydrated relief, and then I just said I like it.
yeah. How close are you to 50? I can't tell from here, but if someone wants to find out, that'd be great. Writers, do you think about the new company wanting to do a Sonic game? Oh, I think he's talking about my video about the
Yeah.
Yakuza producer wanting to make a Sonic game. Like I said, that guy is a really great producer. Like the Yakuza games are very high quality from what I know. So I feel like it would just be really interesting to see how he would interpret a Sonic game, since like he basically makes like these GTA like games. It'd be really interesting to see how someone with that experience would make a Sonic game.
Do you think it's strange that the Foggers have their desert design while the Slammers have their Goofy Goober design in the battle arena? You see, the reason they have that is because it was intentional that in the arenas they would have the designs from the next level that they would appear in, and that was an intentional design choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not odd or strange, that was intentional. You know, I really need to get back in contact with THQ because I really need to see what they're doing with these tracks.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly, I'm pulling my hair out at this point. It's like, we've come this far. Do we have to stop halfway through?
Catch right now.
Oh, they
It'd be
changed
nice
it.
to get the public.
Yeah, absolutely. Although it is interesting though, because the Slammers still had the Goofy Goober design, even though there is a design in this level for Slammers. So who knows?
Yeah. I think the fact that they are the exact same design in that arena, that's probably just an accident.
Yeah. They probably didn't think it through. This game was made in 6 months allegedly, so. By the way, if this really was.
I mean, if anyone's interested. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, if this really was made in 6 months, then that's really impressive.
I mean, even for a game that's as, you know, styled as this and as big as this, I think to say it's impressive is just an understatement because this game is massive.
It is.
It's I don't. Is it massive or does it just feel it with all the challenges you have to go back to?
Well, it's definitely massive compared to like the other movie games coming out during the time.
I just realised something. Superverse wanted to come in it, didn't he?
Ooh.
No, Triforce.
Oh, yeah. Is he still there?
Triforce, that was it. Triforce, you still here?
Well, if he is, he'll say something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he literally just said, Sheriff, can you give me a Discord call?
yeah. Go ahead.
If you can. I don't want to pin a message.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to make sure I don't show off very horrible gameplay. Yeah, though. Oh, I forgot that there was a
I'm
meme.
giving you a Discord. What more could you want? Triforce, I'm calling you. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know why the Slammers didn't
Yeah.
have their desert design. That's kind of weird. But like I said, the game was allegedly made in 6 months. Pretty sure it's just something that slipped their minds.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what I was going to say earlier is if anyone's that interested, you could just shoot Heavy Iron an email and
Yeah.
they might reply.
There's like a
'Cause
producer
Heavy
on
Iron-
Twitter who's like pretty responsive to people. Like he's the one that's gonna be giving.
Shiraz Nakmo.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it been, man? I haven't talked to you guys in quite a while.
Oh, you
So
know,
good.
I've started working full time, so it's like I don't like talk to anyone at the moment.
Hey, so I was talking about the video idea on the comment section. I think this might actually be a good one for all of us.
Okay, I'm
I
listening.
want to make a video kind of like a collaboration with pretty much everyone that was involved, or like the main people that were involved in the rehydrated relief. And you know, I know it sounds far-fetched, but you know how like in 2024, when was the movie released? Like 2005 or 2004?
2004.
So I was thinking that, like, I kind of had a theory that what if they actually released the movie game within its 20th anniversary,
It would make sense.
like in 2024, you know?
That'd be such a badass way to celebrate it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I just want to like ask you guys, like, just I guess put out your thoughts on like a little recording, like a voice recording.
Yeah.
And yeah, put all your channel links down below. I mean, it's because like I've been thinking about it for a while. I mean, like, what if they're not releasing it because of that reason? Like, what if they're actually planning that?
That'd be really cool. I feel like
I
it'd be
wouldn't-
a long time to wait for it.
I wouldn't be
unfortunately.
surprised.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if they use the same assets as they did with Rehydrate, I'm sure like it'll take like a few months just to finish.
I think that's the thing, though. Why would they, if they think that was the case, why would they plan so far, behind? Like,
I mean,
so far beforehand.
Maybe we'll get like a
Oh,
brand
that-
new game before then.
Yeah, I feel like
that
they
would
could
make
why I
more
was
do that.
thinking like maybe they could bring back whatever, or make a sequel, and then later on down the line they could put the movie game into like the Rehydrated
I mean,
type of section.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's something they would do.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, how many years has Balfour Bikini? 17 years, right? Balfour
Yep.
Bikini Bottom's been out for 17 years. Damn, it's been that long.
It has.
Crazy.
Oh my.
Vacuuming up manliness.
Yeah, I did a stream earlier today, and like I'm just like I was actually reminiscing while I was playing. I'm just like, man, it's been that long.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just send me a DM and such, just so I don't forget about it, and I'll get that to you.
Yeah, don't worry about it if you can, because I know, like you said, you're working full time.
I mean, it's not like I'm dead. It's just like I don't. It's
Well, like you work somewhere in the medical field, right,
I'm
or something like.
I am a pharmacist.
Yeah, so can you imagine how busy that can be? Anything in the medical field can be really busy.
Oh yeah, pharmacy is definitely no exception to that.
I mean, yeah, I'm not like any medical type job is freaking crazy. Like I don't know how you went through all that college stuff. I'm like, ugh, like I can't, like none of my friends can even pass anatomy. So a friend of mine like failed it 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not for everyone, you know. It's like it takes a pretty
that's why I chose
specific
criminal justice,
mindset.
because it's easy.
It's a pretty specific mindset you need for it. So definitely don't recommend it for everyone.
Yeah. What other? Man, I've been kind of like lacking on SpongeBob content, and a lot of people have been like kind of pissed off because I've been posting like a lot of Call of Duty mobile stuff. That's why I decided to divide. the
Considering-
channel into two.
Your channel is named like Triforce Addiction COD. What is with that? There's no need for it. I feel like you can have a centralized hub for everything. So you can see diversity within the one channel.
Yeah, I know. Hey, yeah, you actually do have a point, but I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. Like I guess.
Hold up.
Oh, fudge. Oopsies. Okay, my favorite thing in this
Whoopsie
game
daisy.
is like the losing sound. When you lose and the jingle that plays. That's like one of my favorite things about this
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Vacuuming up manliness.
It's like... Like, that's just such an iconic sound effect.
I guess I've been having that identity issue with the channel. It's because like if I post like SpongeBob out of nowhere, then everyone just like, dude, what the hell's going on? I thought you were a COD channel or something like that. You know?
That's what I
yeah,
mean.
it has diversity, but then that could happen.
Having COD in the name limits you greatly. That's why I would never put like a suffix of that sort on the end. I would always keep it open. Don't limit yourself.
Or maybe I could have like the channel as like discussion related, and the other one could just be pure content.
That's possible.
But, yeah, just. Yeah, cause like, dude, I was planning to do Age of Calamity, like the whole Let's Play, but dude, the game was longer than I expected.
It is.
It's like it would take forever, and plus, like, you know, rendering it in like 4K or like 1080p, dude, that takes hours. And then plus you have to like submit it online, which is like another 2 hours. So it's like, man, like I feel like I'll get way behind, and plus I don't have that type of time. So I think it's just better just to live stream it, because like no one's gonna see it.
I got an interesting comment here. It says, I feel if they remastered the movie game, they'll remake another game to go with it. What other game would go well with the movie game?
I feel like remastering it wouldn't do them that good, but remaking it on the other hand, like they did with
Maybe
BFB,
that's what they meant is remake.
unless that's what you meant.
I think so, because he said remake afterwards. But like, what two games would like?
Those two terms always get mixed up.
Yeah.
So that's understandable.
Well, I mean, like, think about it. I mean, they already have the whole template there. I mean, just take them like a year or so to make it. Boom, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, there is talk of Rehydrated only having a 10-month, development window. So
yeah,
it wouldn't even take them.
Like, can you imagine what they could do with the movie game? Like, since they already have everything there.
Yeah.
Well, the voice actor of King Neptune turned out to be a sex offender, so they can't get him in.
Don't use him then. I mean,
Jeffrey
he only
Tambor.
has
Really?
like.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh my god.
Well, good thing is he only
he's
has
done
like
loads of good roles.
one line in this game actually, if you remember,
Yeah, you only had one line.
which was like "All hail
Did he?
Plankton" or
Oh, no,
something like that.
I think so, yeah.
So they could.
But still, I don't think they want to associate with a sex offender.
I mean,
I didn't even know about that. Why is everyone in 2020 becoming a sex offender? Like,
No, this happened in like 2017,
oh, 3 years ago. So like,
but no one really knows about it. Yeah, Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of King Neptune in the movie, was apparently groping some of his staff on set. So yeah.
well, they can totally get like a impersonation of him.
Oh yeah. It's like I've been watching a few shows where Jeffrey Tambor was voiced to a few characters, and then a few seasons in, he's been replaced, and I'm thinking, okay, what's the reason behind that? And then someone on an unrelated subject says in one of my servers, hey, yeah, talking about King Neptune, and then they were saying, yeah, because he turned out to be a sex offender, so he got replaced in loads of stuff.
Ew.
So
they did that with Cold War. They replaced the actors of Woods and Masons with like a different person. But like they sound similar, but they're not. I don't know. It's not the same.
I mean, I can't imagine having a sex offender
Yeah.
voice actor in a game like after they find out. They're just saying that just taints their reputation. So yeah.
I mean, either they would replace him or they would just mute him. You know, he really does not have to speak in his role in this game. He's only there like the last boss.
He can
that's it.
He can like garble some words like whoa, whoa, whoa. Because if he's under a helmet, what has he got to say?
Or what about replace his voice with the TV show King Neptune?
Yeah, that'd be cool too. That
I suppose.
that one's better anyway. So.
Or shit, just like replace the figure completely with the real King Neptune from the TV show. I don't know, but that would take a lot more time probably.
Yeah. No, I feel like they would just mute it. I think that just I think that's what they would do.
I don't even get like why did they even replace King Neptune in the movie? Like, why can't they just have them the same as it was in the show?
No
What was the
idea.
reason?
Maybe as a Paramount thing. Like they just didn't think that King Neptune was suitable or something.
I assume so.
Yeah. Like they didn't. I mean, like the King Neptune, like the show is pretty like big, legendary, like not embarrassing-ish. But like the King Neptune, the movie, is a pretty sad piece of shit. So
Oh yeah, because like he's all like fat and just looks all worn out and just like
yeah,
he's thinning.
yeah, I think that's what they were going for, and like the King Neptune in the show doesn't really fit that role.
Was like, is he like the only one that's a bad person within, you know?
Well,
No,
besides
the show
Plankton.
one is more passive.
Yeah.
He's more
No, but
passive.
I mean like in the movie, like is that voice actor the only one that's like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
To our knowledge, yeah.
man.
I mean, I heard
Never
that
be
Tom
worse
Kenny
than
hates
Dan
sponges.
Schneider, though.
Pardon?
I heard Tom Kenny
It will
hates
never be as-
sponges, so
Do I like SpongeBob's looking rehydrated or the old games? I like both designs, both old and new.
yeah, like this one is nostalgic, but the new one is really smooth. Like good for their time periods, I would say.
Have you guys tried Patty Pursuit? No, right?
What's
Nope.
What's that?
It's like the Apple TV or like I guess the
Oh.
Apple Arcade SpongeBob game.
Nah, I don't own an iPhone,
Alright.
so
Yeah, definitely not. I have an iPhone, but I haven't tried it. And plus, I'm very finicky about space. Every piece of storage I have on my phone is for music, okay?
yeah. Let's see.
Why am I not surprised?
I don't.
My phone's only 64 gig, so... And I use...
Okay. I mean, the
That's
game's
not
not
lossless.
that bad actually.
I want to see how many gigs worth of music I've got on my phone.
I'm sorry?
I'm just checking how much music I've got on my phone.
I'm sorry, it's like cutting off.
Am I cutting off?
Ooh, I
Or am I
got
just
two
talking too
switches.
quick?
Hold on.
See.
Right, is it
Okay.
cutting off? Am I cutting off for you?
Yeah. Sorry, it's back again. It's good.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
even notice. So
Uh,
maybe you
it
did cut
showed up
off,
for
and I
me.
didn't know that you were cutting off.
Oh no.
Yeah,
My connection is coming through fine. Should be.
Okay.
Um,
Someone says I should play Boating Bash. I actually did play that for the relief. Back in like June though, so that was a while ago.
That's the Simpsons one thing, the mod, right?
No,
we'll
Boating
also get a
Bash.
Simpsons Hit and Run remaster anytime soon. Nope.
Boating Bash is an actual game.
No confirmation.
Hey, whatever happened to those dudes that were like claiming that they were gonna make the Employee of the Month thing?
They're
Um,
gone. As far as I'm aware, don't jinx it. They're gone.
I called them out like 10,000 times, and they finally got the message.
Yeah. Why were they messaging us? It's like, what the hell?
It's stupid.
That was like one of the largest thorns in our side during the release.
Yeah, I was just really annoyed. Like every time they came up. Let's see. We should do a stream where we speedrun race with Shift is speedrunning DFB versus Dream is speedrunning Minecraft with 4 hunters. I mean, I'm sure Shift would love doing that. Let's see. Do any of you like SquarePants Atlantis? That game's okay. Atlantis SquarePants. Have you ever played Lights Camera Pants? Yes, that game is awesome. Let's see.
You ever played that Drawn to Life DS game, the
No.
SpongeBob themed one?
No,
Oh.
but
Nope.
one day. How many episodes are in season 1 of Late Night Riders? Good question. It only goes up to the end of December, so how many weeks are left?
You have seasons on that?
Well,
How's
I've structured it as seasons.
Roughly 5 weeks.
5, so 5 episodes. By the way, I got some.
well, you always have one like every weekend, right?
I try to do one every week. I've been trying to do Mondays, but I just missed it this past week because I was exhausted from my job. But I made it up by uploading yesterday, so there we go.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I'll get another video out this Monday and get back on track. It's a it's not as busy as like yesterday's was, so I think it'll be doable. Yesterday's I had to film in like different locations and such, so it's like it was a whole project.
Did any of us play original BFPB on PC or Game Boy? I can't say I have.
I have on the PC.
I played on Game Boy just for like one level, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm going to
I
play
played the movie
those
game
one
on
day.
Game Boy. That was fun.
Any more
I remember
videos?
fighting. I remember fighting King Neptune.
Oh.
I remember fighting King Neptune in the Game Boy version, dude. That was hell. No, I mean, like,
Hard music
at the
is
end
so
of it, like, you turn into, like, the Goofy Goober Rock Spongebob, and then, like, it's kind of like one of those things where you had to, like, you both of your beams connect and you had to beat one another. How do I explain that?
Oh.
It's like you have to tap and, like, it's kind of like when you see in Harry Potter, you know how, like, he does that little magical line thing with Voldemort, and they're just trying to beat each other?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but, like, here you have to like tap extremely fast just to beat him. I needed my brother's help every single time I did that because he was like the only one I knew that could tap like lightning fast. But I mean, like you had to tap so hard. I felt like my freaking Game Boy was just gonna like just explode.
I hate games that do that, honestly. Like it's such a crappy design choice in my opinion.
You know what a crappy design? You want to know a crappy design choice? Having getting the platinum badge in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. Oh my god.
Oh, I haven't even bothered with that, honestly.
Oh my god, you don't even know the struggle.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like, oh my god, it puts 200cc for Mario Kart to shame.
Ooh,
The
gosh.
difficulty on that is unreal, man. Like, there's only one person I know that's actually gotten the platinum badge or the platinum medal. It's like one of those challenges where like it doesn't really involve skill; it revolves like 100% luck. It's like the item spam is so strong, and you can never like defend yourself enough. So like, and plus it's going by fast, so you have to have like really good drifting skills and everything. It's just, oh my god.
Ah.
One person did it, and like they told me it took them like at least 10 tries each like cup, and there's like 8 cups.
Ugh. Yeah, if I'm being honest, like I played it for like a week and then I stopped.
Because like there's no one playing online.
I think like I might try to stream it and see if anyone wants to play it online, but I didn't really feel like doing that today, so. If anyone would be interested in like racing on Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 on Switch, then let me know. Just so I know
Oh
that
god,
there
that
would...
game comes out on Steam soon. I'm gonna have to get it on that.
I mean, if that game was like online, like if it had like a log of people online, dude, I would go competitive with that. It was really fun.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's pretty solid, actually.
No, it's very good. It's a very good game.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but like once you go into insane mode, that's it. Like that's where you draw the line. That's where it's like it just stops being fun, and becomes more annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, even hard mode was pretty tough, but like, oh my god, insane will never. I'm still traumatized. I think like it's probably the hardest challenge I've ever done in a kid's game.
SpongeBob fan 23. We're not going to sing Goof Goober in the chat. For me, it is currently 1:20 in the morning, and I do not wish to do such a thing. Oh, sorry, 1:26.
Oh,
No,
we're not doing it.
No.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
Have you ever wondered who broke the sea needle in BFBB? I said someone has broken the sea needle.
It was
as
Mr.
if
Krabs.
The robots weren't responsible. Mr. Krabs owns shares in the sea needle, and he was just doing it for the insurance claim. Okay.
Oh, dude, have you guys seen that
Insurance fraud.
modded game that someone made called Mr. Krabs Overdoses on Ketamine?
I want to play that.
That sounds
I like
fun.
how they got. I like how they got like downtown Bikini Bottom from Battle for Bikini Bottom as the main map.
And then they have Crack. You know Patrick from Creature. You know that really
Yeah, like
crackhead
they-
model.
Oh my god, yeah, they got the one from like when you're racing him.
That's
And then like freaking Squidward, he's just like, "Hey, Mr. Krabs, I need you to sell these drugs to Sandy." I'm like, what the hell? Oh my god.
Let's see. Damn, this was my favorite slide level. That was a really good slide level. I think my favorite would actually
My
be
favorite is
Shell
Trench.
City.
My favorite's Trench.
Oh, so we all have different answers here.
Just Sheriff, why was there no voice actors in Nick
Dude,
Rated 1 and 2?
I hate that.
I don't
hate
play a
the
lot of those
French one.
games. I haven't played them at all. But the easy assumption is lack of budget. That is the assumption for most things.
I tell
So,
you,
yeah,
it's definitely a
budget.
Nickelodeon thing, cause it's like not
Oh, yeah.
only did like they weren't able to get Mr. Krabs like the real one for Rehydrated, but no voice actors in Kart Racers 1 and 2. It's definitely a Nickelodeon thing.
I don't think.
I'm still appalled that they don't have Timmy Turner.
In the air for the smash. The patty
And they
They
have Danny
chose
Phantom.
JoJo Siwa.
But you'll need to get the key back.
They
to
chose
use it.
they picked JoJo Siwa over Timmy Turner. Like, what the heck?
You'll probably
Yeah.
have to defeat all of the thugs to get to it.
And she's not even a cartoon character. She's like a real person.
That sounds hard.
Oh wow, we playing the movie game. That's right, Aiden, we are.
You can do
Oh,
it, I
someone
know you
also
can.
prefers the trench. I don't know. I think the trench is too long.
Good. The Trench is
Oh my
massive, and that's what's great about it.
No, I don't like that so long. I like them. I like them when they're shorter, personally.
Yeah, like I don't mind it being like decently long, but like then like if you mess up on a time challenge, especially the last one, then you gotta start all over again. Like, especially for the ring challenge.
Yeah, that's another big reason.
But like you really have to be like extremely like stupid not like to miss the ring challenge. It's pretty easy on that one. It's like
I missed that.
it's one of those things. Well, I
every
missed
now-
it too a lot. Like I mean, but like most of the time, like I usually get it done in one try.
It usually
just, like,
takes
you
me
can
like
actually so-
1 or 2 tries, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll try on stream and we'll see. Oh, I should probably upgrade Patrick. He has like no upgrades. Let's see. Star spin is probably important.
I feel like Patrick's like pretty useless at the end. I don't even bother to upgrade him sometimes. Like once you reach playing top of this, that's it. Like you never play as Patrick again,
Yeah.
unless like you have to do it with challenges.
What do you think the dolphin sound in the Smash is? It's literally just the butt smash. Someone found some hidden files in the game recently, and it was uncensored, and it was just the butt smash.
Well, that's silly.
So yeah, that answers your age-old question. Is the butt smash?
Oh, that's such wasted potential.
In fact, these files were found like only a few days ago.
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Hello, Devon. How's it going? Let's see. Did they reference that Patrick never had a bath in SpongeBob episodes? I'm sure they've done that tons of times. That's a pretty, like, regular characteristic of Patrick.
Love getting plain Patrick.
It was Double H who found them. Ah. That's right, yeah, because it was in the modding server, yeah.
All those manliness points.
But yeah, it's literally just the butt smash. I always thought it was the arse smash. Or the ass smash. But, no.
The fucking smash.
Why did Heavy Iron not come back and do Rehydrated? Turns out, they were put up for consideration by THQ. Like, they were considered. But Purple Lamp just appealed to them even more.
Well, isn't Heavy Iron got purchased recently?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so did Purple Lamp, so that's cool.
Oh no, I know Purple Lamp, but like Heavy Iron actually got purchased by another company recently.
But both.
I forget
Yeah,
who it
I
was.
think this company was part of Activision.
Really?
Wait,
okay.
who has the rights to like the Cartoon Network stuff, man? They could bring back a lot of games from there too.
No, I've never played that many Cartoon Network games, to be honest.
Have you ever played Night of 100 Frights by Scooby Doo?
No, but I really
Yes.
do want to one day.
Dude, that game was iconic. Or at least to me.
I do want to play that one day. Oh,
Huh?
it's wrong button. I would love to play that.
Yeah, it was like the game that was made right before Battlefield Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I know that like Battlefield Bikini Bottom uses the same engine and such.
Yeah. The thing is that Scooby Doo has been kind of like dying out now.
I was kind of hopeful
The
that the
new
new
ones
movie.
just look terrible.
Yeah, I was hopeful that one
Huh?
would like lead to resurgence, but I don't think it is.
But man, like, you know, I bought the Boomerang app. Like, I started watching old shows. Like, dude, what was like Mr. Incorporated for like Scooby Doo isn't really that bad. Yeah, that show was like, it was like an ongoing series. So like, it wasn't like every episode was like they didn't remember what happened in the last thing. It was ongoing. So like, it lasts for like a few seasons, and like at the end of everything, like just the whole like town resets basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like they saw like a gigantic ass mystery.
Any of you play the Simpsons game? Funnily enough, I've played the DS and PS2 and I think Xbox 360 version.
Oh.
So yeah, I played the Simpsons game and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
The only Simpsons game I've ever played was the one on the phone, the one where you get to create your own Springfield.
Tapped out.
Yeah, that one, and oh my god, everything costs donuts, man.
Simpsons game was made after Hit and Run. Hit and Run was, I believe, 2003, 2004, and the Simpsons game, I think, was 2007.
Here's the best party game, fellas.
Oh yeah.
We gotta love it. We love a good dance club.
The Hasselhoff Smash. I don't. Why would it be the Hasselhoff Smash? That just doesn't make sense.
Because it's the
Because he wouldn't have been
Hasselhoff.
introduced to the game yet.
It's the Hasselhoff. Well, you know,
But they wouldn't have.
in defense of that idea, Mindy was introduced in the game before they were supposed to meet her. Remember when in like I'm Ready Depression, Mindy is like there and they're not supposed to have met her yet. And then if you actually like talk to
I didn't
Mindy,
even think of that.
if you actually talk to Mindy again after you get the cartwheel, Patrick is like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Don't worry." And Mindy's like, "Don't worry, you'll meet me later on in the story." And Patrick's like, "Oh, that makes sense."
It's more of a fourth wall thing, I think.
I wish I had. Maybe I can still show that when I finish this level. I'll try to walk back there and see if Patrick would still say that.
Mindy's voiced by Scarlett Johansson, right?
I think so. In the movie,
Yeah,
at least.
Mindy's
I don't know.
Black Widow. Holy.
In the movie, at least. I don't know if it's the same person in the game. It probably is. It sounds very similar.
Yeah, it's both Scarlett Johansson, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you ever see that movie called The Impossible? So, like the one like a few tsunami hits or something with the guy who played Obi-Wan from Star Wars, and like freaking what's his name? Tom Holland was also there, but like he was like a lot younger. Some guy like commented like saying like the only thing I learned from this movie was that freaking Spider-Man's dad was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is way better than Hero Pants. I will definitely agree with that statement.
I think in the recent Mr. Lawrence interview, this actually comes back to what I was talking about earlier about Jeffrey Tambor. In the interview with Mr. Lawrence, I think he was talking about when they were doing the movie,
Yeah.
and he was saying how Scarlett and Jeffrey were saying, "Oh, you have so much energy. How do you do this?" And I don't know. It's just kind of weird
Yeah.
how
So
Jeffrey.
is Mr. Lawrence like the one that takes over now for like SpongeBob?
I think he's the main storyboard artist as well.
Not surprising. The guy's a comedic genius.
You know what? For one episode, the sound designers did the storyboarding, and that was for Nasty Patty.
Oh my god, that's a classic episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the head honcho of the sound department did some storyboarding for that.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's literally he only did storyboarding for one episode, so I don't know what that was for. I might ask him, see what that was about, but just interesting.
I mean, why not?
I'll never
I
forget
guess.
the episode of SpongeBob, the hash slinging slasher.
The hair springing mash.
That was by far the darkest episode I think I've ever seen.
Well, it was referenced in Truth or Square, so as an entire level. So
Oh.
that made some impact. Hello?
Was Nosferatu in there?
No. He was, the lights were going on and off, and there was ooze on the walls. It was just an excuse to make a massive level. Who voices Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man now? No one. No one, they just don't talk anymore.
I mean, they probably will eventually.
I doubt it. I think they've... Well, in the last episode they were seen in, they were in like a cryogenic state in the retirement home, so...
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put anything past Nickelodeon.
Watch them put the voice actor for Mermaid Man Balfour Bikini Bomb into the show. Oh god.
Joe White, oh my god, I reckon he'd do a fine job at it. Like, now, because I said to him, you know, about all of this, I was going to ask him about doing an interview about all of this work, and he seems pretty interested.
Yeah.
So I might touch upon that.
I'm sure.
That branches off from what I want to do.
He seems like a really nice guy, honestly. I feel bad for like how many, like literally every single game review of Rehydrated commented on how terrible his impression was. Listen, it's not the best.
Yeah.
But it's like
He said he would shit himself if he met Clancy Brown.
I mean, yeah,
He's never
I
met
would
Clancy Brown.
I would shit
would.
myself. Clancy Brown's a legend.
He says he could do a lot better now.
Yeah.
Well, considering Joe White, he started out as a VFX artist and modeler.
Yeah.
So he does graphic design, but voice acting. That was in fact, he did a little sort of how his career came to be on a really small channel that his friend runs.
Oh shoot.
And I think he said, yeah, he went. Oh no, that was the composer. Okay, I'm trying to think because I've recently watched two sort of how their careers came to be, with one with the composer and one with Joe White, and I'm getting mixed signals on who did what and stuff like that. I think Joe went to an animation studio to become a VFX artist and modeler, and then I think he did some, because he did loads of scenes for stuff like Chicken Little, Tangled, Toy Story. He modeled Emperor Zurg in Toy Story. That model was him. He did loads of modeling, loads of background VFX, and then I think in some projects they needed voice actors, so they just said, "Hey Joe, can you voice it for us?" And then
It's like, sure.
he still doesn't remember how he got the gig for Nickelodeon though. I can't
The gig's
blame
a
him.
gig, man. It's money, especially SpongeBob.
So I think hopefully I can touch upon that because he seems down for an interview. Favorite food for all of you guys? I don't have favorites for anything. Like this game taken a lot of music and sound from BFBB. No, all the music is the same. No, not the same. Sorry, all the music is. Oh, don't get me started. Do not get me started. The kid who does music. I've had that question before. I feel like I know you.
Oh, someone said where the Planet Sheen video is. I'm like in the trash if there was one.
The Planet Sheen theme. What the hell is that?
I don't even remember
who-
how it went. It's just
I can't either. That's the thing. I assume it's what English sounds like to a non-English speaker.
Did Planet Sheen happen like after Jimmy Neutron ended, or was it before?
Yeah.
It was after. Oh.
Yeah, it was after.
yeah.
Are they trying to make like this like prequel to SpongeBob like as a TV show, like the Chem Coral.
They are. Yeah, forget that.
It just seems weird. Like it just doesn't like actually have. It shouldn't have any connection to the timeline because it's so weird. It's like
One of the
I
most.
don't know.
Ain't Truth- Oh, Yoshi Lover said a question that I like. Ain't Truth or Square the one that has music from BFUB? Yes, that is the one. Not movie game. Movie game's music is all composed for the game itself, sound effects and all. Sorry about keep asking about music. I don't know why you're sorry. This is what I want people to do. Do not be sorry. I encourage it.
Let's see.
More Krabby Patty.
I strongly encourage.
Yeah. Wait, one more effect. There we go. I love Patrick's cartwheel face.
Super Spin Cycle.
Okay.
it felt so empowering when you hear SpongeBob say "metal forged by the power of rock." Like you felt like an absolute badass once you upgraded that.
Yes. We love a badass guitar player.
That versus the cruise bubble. Like what who would win?
I prefer the Sonic Wave guitar.
Yeah, I'm with you. Sine wave guitar away.
Oh
Cruise,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that like the speedrun community would have something to say about that. But I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Sine wave guitar, man.
Like if they were able to cruise boost with like the Sonic Wave guitar, I think they would.
What would they
they'd
call
be
it
happy,
actually? What would that be called?
but guitar boosting? No. Sonic Wave boosting.
Yeah, Cooper. Riders is playing on a modded. Well, no. He is playing on a augmented Wii U. Okay.
You know, you can actually change the resolutions, right? You could change it to like 720. That's what I do with my. Like you have Nintendo's, right?
Yes.
You can actually change the resolution to like 720, make it a little bit better.
Really? Oh, I have to try
Yeah,
that next
you
time.
can even have it by 16 by 9, and it looks pretty. I did that with Paper Mario, and it looks amazing.
Oh
I
my
mean, it's not
gosh.
like freaking 4K emulator, but it's something.
Ooh, yes, I'll definitely try that next time then. Because, like, I mean, I don't have an issue with how it looks right now, but if it could look better, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's only like slightly. It's not like freaking 4K,
Yeah.
like extreme.
I think we've got the key now, Patrick.
I mean, it
don't
looks good
think you
now.
can get off of me.
I've got no complaints. Game is game.
Yeah. I'm a goofy goober rock. Everyone in the comments really wants to sing tonight.
No, it's 1:45. I can't be doing that.
We're on a baby hunt. Don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
Laughing track.
No weenie parking anytime. Okay, I'm getting through this game a lot faster than I thought I was going to.
And you were complaining about it.
No, I wasn't
Same.
complaining. I was just complaining about like the ring challenges, which I haven't had to do yet, but I will soon. I want to see how
The only
long.
ring challenge I'll forever have trouble with is like during the last paddy wagon ride,
Yeah.
like right before you fight King Neptune. That's the one that sucks because it's like nothing but oil all over the entire track.
Sorry, Patrick. For that, we need a super Krabby.
You
So it's
can
like
unlock the gate
like
if
that's
you
the part of the
find all the
Knucklehead
keys around the-
Mixpazatron drive. Oh my god, it's just nothing but slippery roads.
I mean, it's a suitable second to last level, I guess.
You know, SpongeBob fan 23. For a SpongeBob fan, you're not that big of a fan if you want him to switch from SpongeBob to Minecraft, are you? That's very questionable.
I get it. Minecraft is what the kids love nowadays. But I'm an old man.
I don't see the
And I
appeal.
love SpongeBob.
I have Minecraft, but
No, I liked it, but like, dude, they take forever. They take like a whole year to update their game. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, yeah, it's like it gets old, and then like once they actually update it, then you have to make a new world because like you have like the older version of something, like a part of a world, so you can't really access it. It sucks.
Oh, I see.
do you know what? Riders, you said you're an old man. I have grey hairs coming.
Oh man.
So,
So wait,
I
how old are
don't.
you? You're like, aren't you in your 20s?
I'm 18.
You're complete. I'm 23, man.
Really?
And I have grey
I thought you
hair.
were like
Yeah, I'm
18
23.
too.
It's not like grey
Actually,
everywhere, but I have
No, I'm
a few.
23.
I
Wow.
thought you were like 18,
Wait, Riders, you're like what, 25, 26?
26. Yeah.
Fucking
That much older than I am.
Fucking hell, oh my god.
Yeah. So the sheriff's the baby here.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm the one with grey hairs coming through.
Wait, no, isn't Zach the baby? Wait, how old is he?
Oh, he's in college, isn't he? So like
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
probably like 19, I think. Because it's like his
Well,
first
if I'm
year.
the baby, I don't really care, because that means... I don't know, it's just cool. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, now that
No,
we
no,
think
no,
about it, we're
no,
grown ass men
appreciate
talking
it.
about SpongeBob.
I wish I was the
Yeah.
baby.
I appreciate my age despite the hair changing. My hairline's slightly receding as well. It's like, what the hell? I feel like I'm aging faster than I want to.
Everyone,
man, high
everyone
school,
feels
there's
like that.
My God,
Yeah.
there was this kid in
I'm
my
scared.
there was a kid in my like high school years named Ben. Like this guy, he was like 14 and he looked
Oh,
like he
why
was like
am I
30.
not-
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
I missed that stupid treasure chest twice so far. Oh, I missed that key twice too.
SpongeBob fan, you've said play BFBB mods before. I'm
You
sure
know-
he'll play them in due time if he finds them to be worthwhile.
Well, you know, it's like I would love to, but like my computer at the moment would not run like the Dolphin emulator very well. So I
It's
think
too
I
much
might,
hassle anyways.
maybe I might make a video on mods one day. I would love to at least showcase them, but I don't think I'll be able to play them for a while, sadly.
Oh, that thing's just fallen.
Yes, it has.
The beat. Yeah. On my end, it literally just fell. So
Yeah.
you just slid.
That's annoying thing.
Okay,
to
go
see.
around the corner.
I wish my internet and like my technology was up to par, where like the delay would be like very little to none, but it's not. So all that matters is a good old time.
That is the only thing that matters.
Yeah. You know, I think I'll get through like half of the game tonight. That's really weird.
Then you can just get through the other half in another stream.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I was planning to finish this on stream, and then move on to another one.
Good.
Yeah, because like I told you before, I'm gonna try to do this somewhat regularly. We will see if I can keep up with it, but that's what I like to do. If I can keep up with it for the next month, then I'll make it official and everything, as like a regular scheduled day for streaming.
Has Fixie even finished my... Wait, I hired Fixie to like do like this artwork, kind of like make a military SpongeBob taking, and I don't, she even said anything? Oh, is Fixie a boy or girl?
No idea.
Wait, you can play the mod through Nintendo? Ooh, future video idea. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what gender Spixie is.
That's my like $1 million question, because I don't know how to label. Like do I say him or her? Like,
Wait, what?
because like, you know, if I ever want to like have artwork, you know, I want to give Spixie some credit, but like I don't want to make the mistake of saying, oh, follow his channel, but then it's actually a girl, or follow her channel.
Just
or
ask.
Yeah, just ask.
I'm scared.
That's what I do.
I'll be right
Hi.
back.
It's 20. Get offended.
It's a reasonable question to ask.
Do you know what I find really funny? Just how all of us did the charity event, but yet none of us know each other's proper names, if you know what I mean.
Oh, well, yeah.
That I've just thought about that, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking that's weird.
I mean,
Doesn't
that's
bother
how
me,
it is
it's
on
just
the
weird.
internet, I guess, really. Everyone knows
Yeah,
each
it's
other by
just
like their...
seamless.
Because once they find out your name, it's like, you know.
Pussy Destroyer 69.
I think
Yeah.
Riders is a much more entertaining name than my real name personally.
Same with mine. Mine's just something you hear in an office.
God keep family safe. You know, why do you think Batman doesn't reveal his identity?
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't really got a family, he's got a butler.
Well, yeah, Alfred, but
Yo, this boss scared the hell out of me when I first played it as a kid. Like combining it with the music and like how it looked, it was like really scary for me.
Did you know there are alternate takes on this music? Because this music was actually not made for this game.
Oh really? No.
This music was made for a game called Star Trek.
Really? It does sound like a Star Trek song.
Yeah. And the composers for this track, Barry Fazman and John O'Kennedy, were hired
What song is it? From which level?
Frogfish Boss. In Star Trek, I'm not sure which one. Let me just find. Let me just copy paste. These were done by the same people. Okay, there we go. Listen to these. These were done by Barry Fazman and John O'Kennedy for Star Trek Shattered Universe. And listen to Frogfish Boss and listen to those.
Okay.
They were both hired. They were both hired for this game, and they both worked on Star Trek and this game. So
Interesting.
Patrick, step on it!
Someone says, "What's your opinion on Paddy Wagon? Is it okay or really bad?" I'm gonna say okay. Like it works. Like it's fine. I like it in small bursts, but not if I have to do it like back to back to back, which is what happens when you need to grind for Goofy Goober tokens. That's when I don't like it as much.
Well, we lost our car again.
Riders, you still play Ben 10? Not anytime recently, but
it was just a sponsor.
yeah, but that was like that was a fun game actually. I was really surprised by it when I got my hands on it.
Patrick decided to throw in the towel. Luckily, Mindy arrived.
Definitely
Actually,
a game
nobody
I could've
didn't know
played.
this, but you can counter-attack Chuck's missile back at him with the bubble wand. Yeah, you can only do that in the remake. You can't do that in the original.
Yeah, which is it was. The thing is, I couldn't get it work. I couldn't get it to work like half the time.
So, in order to become
It's not consistent.
Yeah, it's not consistent. If it was consistent, it'd be a really cool thing.
someone was hot on their tail. With no time to lose, Princess Mindy thought of a
I'm looking at Game No
and
Entertainment's
our
tweets, and
heroes quickly
it's funny how like
became
no
men
one's
and
even
found
mentioning the
support
fact that
from
Timmy Turner
Frenzy.
isn't even. That's a sin. That's like a bad sin.
I feel like the show unfortunately left a bad taste in people's mouth when it like ended, with like all the new characters and such.
Oh yeah, that show ended on a sour note.
Yeah, that might have
It
something
just
to do
ended
with
out
it.
of nowhere.
Using this slide.
You know,
But
it's
why
like
did it end?
like Danny Phantom ended on a high. Like people loved that show when it ended, so they were so upset when like it ended. But like Fairly Odd Parents, it like overstayed its welcome. So I feel like Danny Phantom has the better legacy because of that. Even though Fairly Odd Parents is obviously a much more successful show.
Trench is pretty deep.
And very dark.
It's a shame that it ended though.
Yeah.
We're men now. Those sea monsters wouldn't scare a guppy.
That's the spirit.
Is PC best way to play Rehydrated? Of course it is.
I would say yes.
It is the definitive version.
That's kind of the case with most games, to be honest.
Yeah, PC is the way to go if you want to play anything. If it's on PC and console.
Because you could like mod the game to shit. Like just you could add Shrek into the game if you wanted.
Yeah.
Well, they added stuff in before it was even released.
Man,
That's
It's like-
crazy.
what's like the world so like capable of now? Like oh my god, like dude, I don't know if you remember like when Smash on the Wii U came out, they had like this little ballot to like for us to request which characters could like be the next DLC. I don't know if you remember.
My favorite slide level.
Well, yeah, this one is okay. I mean, it's
I love it.
fun.
Just look at like the background. Look how far out it is. Look how expanded. I don't know. I just like it. I love it.
No, I don't blame you. A lot of people seem to love this one.
I just like the expansiveness.
Yeah, I'm like a party pooper. That's all.
If I could, I would love to own this trench so I could give it a makeover.
God,
I don't know.
imagine, like if it got the rehydrated treatment. Oh god, probably the most beautiful looking like track.
Oh, that'd be so good.
If they definitely took it to like a similar direction as they did with Rock Bottom, it would look awesome.
Oh yeah, this bit inside, like the inside tunnel bit, reminds me of like Alaskan belly trouble in Creature.
Yeah, definitely gives off that vibe.
That level was so long.
I like the long level. Believe it or not, I love that level. I get loads of.
Oh my god,
goals
that is the
from people
perfect
when I
example
say
for
that.
me of like a level overstaying its welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it, because I definitely didn't.
It's like once you think it's gonna be over, boom! Another
Another
part.
segment to get through. Another part that old man Jenkins needs. Etc, etc.
Yes, can you build me my wife slash plane? No, that was it. The village mayor, whose wife was an ironing board. What does he do to the ironing board?
Who knows?
And why am I touching it?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Why did I do that?
I don't know, I guess the toxins of the freaking, like, or I guess the stomach gas or whatever just like made his mind go crazy.
I mean, I think anyone would go crazy inside an Alaskan bullworm. I know I would.
How was that for you?
I could have done better than Joe White in voicing Mr. Krabs. Could you have SpongeBob Fan 23?
Come on, SpongeBob fan, give us the receipts. Show us.
Yeah, go on. Amuse me. Make my day. And I'm 12 years old. Right, no you wouldn't then. Nah. I used to think I did a great Mario impression, but then I realised, oh, it was just me being young, thinking I'm amazing.
Yeah.
I don't mean to burst your bubble a bit prematurely, but I wish I had earlier, so I'm just giving you that insight that I have now.
Did you ever see like the Mickey Mouse voice actor for like South Park? Dude, that's hilarious.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god, it sounds so exactly like Mickey Mouse.
Ooh, look at that. Got a treasure chest. It's Devon's favorite level.
It's like, oh, hey, I can't wait for the Jonas Brothers to play their next gig. Oh.
Christian Marrero says hello, and I say hello back.
Hey, Christian.
I don't know why.
I wonder
know,
if I have enough chests for like a costume now. I'll have to check later.
Did you ever collect all of them? Like in any of your playthroughs in the past?
I did once. I collected all of them. I needed a guy to help with that.
By far, the best one is Plain Patrick.
Yes, I do remember that one.
And it's kind of sad that like when you get Plain SpongeBob, it's just him as just like a real life sponge.
I don't know.
was, like,
I think
hoping
that
it
was
would be-
funny, actually. I thought that was funnier than the alternative. Playing Patrick is perfect because it's Patrick. But like the real life
Yeah,
sponge.
I think like Patrick got like the best suits. Like swear to God, he even got the Disco Patrick. Dude, that one was awesome.
Yeah, that one was sick.
And then, oh, what was the other one? God, they had a Mermaid Man SpongeBob, but they didn't get like a Barnacle Boy Patrick.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, that inconsistent. A bit inconsistent, but
You actually did it? Of course we
at
did.
least we got something.
Merman.
We got something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I actually
Creature.
played the entire game at SpongeGar.
That'd be sick.
No, you can. You can use the cheat codes. You can play as Pator or SpongeGar.
All right, folks. Looks like let's answer this question. What's the odd of this game getting remade? Let's have our predictions now. Is the movie
We
game
don't know.
getting remade?
This place is full of
It's
horrible
possible. It's in the realm of possibilities.
I'm gonna bet yes.
monsters. You
I
got
Yes,
think they'll do it.
Yeah.
I think it just makes
if,
sense.
If we have to give a flat yes or no, I think so as well.
Yeah, we're all gonna say yes. Oh, the Barnacle Boy Patrick was originally planned. It's in the concept art. Makes sense.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the concept. I remember that.
Trench is my
Sorry, SpongeBob.
almost favorite level in this game,
Don't
just
have
for the
enough Goofy Goober tokens
the
for me to give you
creepiness it
SpongeBob.
emanates.
You'll need
Same with Rock Bottom in
SpongeBob to defeat the
BFBB.
monsters
It's
here.
always the creepy levels that I like.
SpongeBob, will a cereal bowl
Right,
do?
because they're like the most vibrant.
Sorry, SpongeBob.
They just have a nice color palette because it's all natural.
Okay, folks, we've reached that point in the game where I need to backtrack to get Goofy Goober tokens.
Blow your nose into your hand.
Cock.
Ugh. My least favorite thing about
How do
the
you
game.
how do you have that problem? Like they're not the Goofy Goober tokens aren't that hard to collect.
They're not hard, it's just annoying.
It's just annoying. Jinx.
It's like usually when I get to like a part where she asks for more Goofy Goober tokens, I have like 10 more than the requirement.
Oh, because I
needs.
haven't been backtracking this one. I just been going through the stages. So I think I'll spend the rest of the stream backtracking and getting some tokens, so that I don't have to deal with it the next time streaming.
Do you know what? I'm gonna ask this. Has anyone got any questions for me about anything? I just wanna see what people got to throw at me. Make it interesting.
Are you an
Make
actual
my
sheriff?
morning. No.
So like where are the chances of like Paramount allowing Nickelodeon or like
I think if
THQ
Paramount
Nordic to
now,
remake the movie?
I think if
I reckon
they
Paramount
get,
would see it as free money.
yeah,
You know. Oh, so we just sit back and we just say, yeah, okay, fine. And we get a certain amount of the profit. Okay. How can they say
My
no to
money-
that?
My money's on 2024.
I want to say
Like the-
2022 to 2024, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like every anniversary is good. Like I mean, look at the Mario 35th anniversary. It went pretty well.
BFB considered one of the greatest licensed games like Hit and Run and Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, that's a stretch.
I don't know. That
That is
game
a
is pretty
stretch.
beloved.
It's beloved, but I wouldn't categorize it in one of the best licensed games of all time. That's my preference, though. Obviously, it's not fact. None of this is fact.
I never played through it, so it's like I can't say, but I know a lot of people love that game.
One question is that like I know the Switch is getting like an upgrade next year. I think 2021. Like, I wonder if they're gonna update Battle for Bikini Bottom to make it 4K for that system.
I'm gonna say probably not.
4K Switch. How about a laugh?
No, actually, it's actually a possibility.
Have I played Rehydrated in other languages, and has the German language got a remaster with the new voices? Everything but the English dub was redone. So yes, the German voices have been completely redone.
Play the
SpongeBob
Japanese
fan-
version, it's great.
You'll have to tone it down a bit. You've said this about Second Strike for a few times now. And plus, I'm sure Riders is quite happy playing Movie at the moment.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Tis the one that everyone voted for. So, let's see here.
This is the game everyone voted for. Now they're getting it.
Yep, it got like
I knew-
50% of the vote.
I-
So it's a
I
pretty...
knew it was gonna be voted. I knew it was gonna be like #1 from the start. You didn't even have to make the poll.
I mean, I tried, you know. I have a diverse... I mean, I have Sonic
You never
fans
know
and
what they
Crash
think.
fans.
You never know whether the tides will turn and Movie will get picked. I mean, sorry, Crash or Sonic. You just don't know.
Yeah. One helpless soul at a time.
I'm sure there's like a multiverse out there that like no matter which scenario it is, it's always gonna land on that. Ow! Freaking just clawed me in my thigh.
I'm just thinking. Oh, if multiverses do exist, which game came out in which game came out this year? You know, was it Rehydrated? Was it a new game? Was it a remake of a movie?
A remake of Robotic Revenge.
Yes. Okay. I can imagine.
Or freaking the Revenge of the Flying Dutch.
There's a universe where that's loved more. So yeah.
Yeah. Or like maybe there's like a universe where like they had the Battle for Bikini Bottom engine on that game.
I think
Oh,
I'd like
boy.
to see a new game with the art style of Truth or Square.
That would
That-
be
well,
really
that's
cool.
why-
Is
like-
it like more or less the same as it was with like Battle for Bikini Bottom?
It was slightly different. It was sort of 2007 era, and I prefer that sort of art style because it was a nice blend of old and new. So it had everything old, but had new stuff to add to it.
Man, I don't know how like Creature from the Krusty Krab looks so bad for a 2006 game.
It's the lighting. It's like the like filter they put the game through to make it like look more like a dream.
Imagine how good it would look if it actually came out for the 360.
Yeah.
Well, they had a planned port for the Xbox and 360 as well,
You'll have it.
but they had to cancel it due to time constraints. Pain in the ass.
Yep, here's my
It's
favorite
amazing
part of
how
the
like
game.
it's amazing how good like games can be made in such a short time.
Yeah. When you
I
have
mean, like look at Zelda for example. Like they gave them like a year to make Majora's Mask, and that ended up becoming like one of the best ones in the series, if not the best.
yeah,
In just a year.
time is not what it's cracked up to be. Sometimes you just need a good vision.
What's my cat doing? Oh, that's a cute
Renderware
cat.
engine is used for BFBB and this game as well as for the mixed opinion Sonic Heroes. Well, the thing is, this engine was also used for stuff like GTA 3. No, not GTA. What was it? I think it was used for GTA 3, GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City. All those games used Renderware as well. And then, come GTA 4, Rockstar switched to their own proprietary Rage engine. So, yeah. Before that, Renderware was one of the most used engines out there.
It's so cool because those are like my favorite games of all time. SpongeBob,
It is-
BFBB, Sonic Heroes. Those were basically the defining games of my childhood.
It's nice to think they're linked in that way.
Yeah.
Oh, they use the same game engine. That's why it has that feel to it.
Like, I think they should make like an open world SpongeBob game. That'd be pretty cool.
Imagine being able to like travel to Bikini Bottom the way that you travel to like Manhattan and Spider-Man.
Or it'd be cool like if like Bikini Bottom's right here, then like there's New Kelp City like somewhere else.
Yeah. It'd be a cool idea, definitely.
When
Then
it
you
comes
could travel to the
developing a game,
industrial park.
is what matters most, not the amount of time you're given. The time does matter because if you care a lot, if you put in a lot of effort, but you've only got 2 weeks. I know it's hypothetical. You're given 2 weeks, and you put in loads of effort. You're still not going to make a full game. But so time is 50-50.
Yeah, time does matter, but if you're wasting that time doing like stupid things, then it won't matter as much.
Horde mode.
Horde. Like I'm not gonna lie that how like before they had they only had the rock bottom music in that mode.
Yeah.
Whenever I played rock bottom in the normal campaign, I was just like, ugh, I don't even feel like playing this.
The thing is,
Low.
pre day one patch, that music was just the ambush theme for horde mode.
Yeah.
And literally the 44-second track just looping over and over. And it would just end, and then it would just loop.
Now I have a
I
real
still have
challenge.
nightmares of being destroyed by the slick robot. Dude, that robot was broken in that mode.
All right.
And, and I complained about the truck robot being overpowered in the original game. Like the truck robot was like literally an aimbot,
So
like
much
in
destruction.
in the original game, dude. Like no matter what direction you went, it would always like hit you no matter what. The slick robot's like he's not as bad, but like he's still pretty bad.
Remember when Atlantis Square Patnus reused Creature from the Krusty Krab assets? Well, same developer, and they were given a shorter window from what I remember. So it only seemed, only sees fit to
I mean,
reuse assets
That's what Heavy Iron
to
did
save time.
with
I
the
mean,
movie game.
yeah, if reusing, if reusing assets saves time, and you don't have to recreate anything from scratch, I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it if they do a movie remake. I'm all for it if they reuse rehydrated stuff from BFBB. So I thought Horde mode, bless you. I thought
Sorry.
Horde mode used rock bottom in the pre-patch phase. No, it used rock bottom in day 1 and the patch after that. But then pre day 1 patch was ambush theme, and then the most recent patch introduced the playlist cycle. So yeah.
I haven't actually played it with the playlist cycle. I have to try that out one day. Like, that's how little I am interested in the Horde mode.
Mindbox Studios, are you the guys that messaged us before about the remake? Right, is he seeing this?
Not at the moment, because I'm very focused on
Oh,
not
in the
losing
game,
this ring
It's
challenge.
all called Dreams. Okay. Sorry, Mindbox. For a second, I thought you were someone else. Oh, they still updating rehydrated. There's been evidence that they will be.
I mean, what else do they need to add?
Just patch and the tracks. If they don't add the tracks, I will kill them.
Well, it still seems a little bit far-fetched.
No, it doesn't. They have the tracks in their possession now.
Oh, they finally got those real tracks?
Yeah. What do you think I've been doing the past few months?
I haven't been paying attention. I mean, I've just been...
Oh. No, yeah, they've had these tracks since August, and I've been speaking to Martin over at THQ to see what can be done.
Yeah, I only really cared about the more important... Oh, actually, it is pretty important, but like, the more like more gameplay-wise type bugs, you know, like... You know, the fact that like on the Switch, like the mobility was kind of like messed up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I feel
stuff
like
that.
but the way I see it is audio is 50% and visuals is the other 50%.
Well,
So-
I won't lie. I think they also have to fix specifically like downtown Bikini Bottom on the Switch. Like once you make it to the rooftops, like everything looks completely unrendered, as well
Oh,
as
yeah.
like the ones on Sand Mountain. They always look unrendered, especially going down the slides.
Since you beat the other
I think,
challenges,
yeah, I think that's like all they need to change, and that's it for the Switch. Like everything would be perfect. I know loading times would be slow, but you know the console isn't as strong as like a PC or something. You know.
I mean, I think the game as it is fine. I mean, it definitely could be improved, but I won't lose sleep if they don't patch that much more stuff. I'm just hoping they take what they learned from Rehydrate It and make something even better next time.
Yeah, I mean, they have the engine there,
Yeah,
time saver.
you did all the hard work with Rehydrate It, so I mean, it's all gonna be hard work still, but like now they can
I mean-
focus on like other things.
It's a movie game. How long do you think it would take? Like half a year, more?
I mean,
I'd say 8 months.
I want them to have the
Yeah.
same amount of time to make sure it's polished and such. Because they
Well,
still have to like recreate.
they've basically. Oh, sorry.
They still have to recreate like the paddy wagon, for instance. I guess that's the only game mechanic they need to
I feel
recreate,
like-
actually.
And they don't really have to do much with the sliding as well, because they just have to replace the model.
Honestly, the sliding in
that's
like
all
movie game
DreamWorks
feels,
built.
I feel like the sliding in like Rehydrate feels more similar to a movie game than in BFBB. My personal opinion.
It felt very lenient because, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, do you ever have that issue? Like when you're on the, like in the Sand Mountain slide, sometimes you couldn't go down another slide because, like, I don't know, for some reason the physics would like restrict you from moving to like left or right.
They refine the sliding in movie. I think that's what they did. They just didn't have enough time to refine it with the base game, so they were like, okay, with movie we have the opportunity to refine it.
Like it feels a lot more like controlled in the movie game. But like I also noticed that
it
like
feels a lot smoother.
I also noticed that like the speed in the movie game is a lot slower compared
But
to
I think what they're gonna have to do with like the Sonic Wave guitar if they ever remake the game is that like I think they need to make it more controlling, because using the I'm not gonna lie, using the Cruise Bubble and like Rehydrated seems a little bit off.
It feels very sensitive.
Yeah, I think.
in my opinion.
Yeah, like sometimes like when I was in the Kelp Forest, like in the caves, when I was trying to hit the buttons from like a
Oh my god, that was so much hassle.
yeah, like it felt like it would go anywhere but the button.
It would go round the button, like on the little cage or just below.
Yeah,
It
like,
would never
I
hit
thought I was the
directly.
only one that was facing that, because like everything like it'll kind of like go to the side right when you're about to hit it, and I freaking hated that. Like,
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, that was the worst thing.
Who remembers when this
Would
game
this game
had
get a port
PS3
rather than a remake? Vaguely, it got taken down off the store not long after because that's how shit it was.
Yeah, I heard it was bad.
Well,
Would this game get a port rather than a remake? No, they just remake. All the original assets are with Heavy Iron. From THQ Nordic's history, they wouldn't bother. They wouldn't bother contacting Heavy Iron.
Yeah.
They didn't do that before, so I don't think they would now.
do they hate each other or what?
No, THQ Nordic in that regard are just a bit lazy. Like,
Oh.
I was speaking to the composer and he said, yeah, no one even reached out to me until I mentioned something to them. So they had to,
I like this.
they'd had no prior talks. So they needed a bit of a push. It's a pain.
Alright, we're doing some good grinding tonight.
Are you gonna play the entire game or just like half of it?
Yeah, I'll play like, well, I'm gonna end this in like 15-ish minutes. I have to sleep early for my job. But I'm gonna try streaming this on a weekly basis. I'm gonna try streaming on a weekly basis in general. So I'll be back with this game next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll finish
I'll be here
it
to
and
watch you
then
finish it.
we'll move on to another one. Whatever game people vote for next.
I'll be here for that. Maybe that's what you should do. Every game you play is something the community votes for.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. You know, I will say that the next one won't be SpongeBob. I do want to keep things balanced, but I'll at least let the community vote for which game that is gonna be.
So THQ games are made by a different company, or is THQ Nordic same as THQ? THQ is dead, but Nordic Games took the name THQ and rebranded as THQ Nordic. So yeah, THQ is different. They're gone.
I'm gonna miss when they say THQ.
To be fair, they could probably have that as their like intro.
They're probably gonna be like THQ Nordic.
I was thinking it could be THQ. No, something, you know, something that's really deep and dark at the start, and then it just goes. No.
I always wondered how the tub like moves.
I think it's just the way they're leaning. Has it got like little wheels that we just can't see?
Maybe, or maybe it's mermaid
Look at trolley.
magic.
This is so cute. My cat's never cuddled me like this before.
Ha.
Oh, pictures or it didn't happen.
Ah, you're scratching me though.
Well, then. Get scratched. Alright, what's on my phone? It's 2:21 in the morning, and I am fucking balling.
One day your sleeping schedule will normalize, I think.
One day. I agreed to the
Dude,
stream because I wanted to.
2021 is gonna be a crazy year for Nintendo
think
content.
I think I have enough time to get that last treasure chest. I have like 40 seconds left. Let's see. Oh, no, wait, no, I'm dying. Oh, never mind.
Did you guys ever get the Mario 3D collection?
Nope.
Okay, I don't have the time. I'm gonna just go get my...
I didn't
Yeah,
get the
that's
Super Mario collection.
I got it. I've been playing
You like
Sunshine
your-
on it.
Oh yeah, that was one of your options, right?
Yeah, just because I've been playing it.
Here's your
I'm gonna make a video on it actually, because I used to hate that game with all my guts as a kid. So it's,
I loved it, but I just don't like how hidden everything was.
yeah.
Like the odds of finding something are like astronomical if you don't use any like guides.
three-legged Rex.
Caw, caw.
Friends will appear
Ooh,
along the
Cooper
side.
says in their
Have a
mod,
limited time to get through each
it will
leg.
never decrease to 1 point ever. Upgrade grinding will be much quicker. That sounds like heaven. Although honestly, I never had an issue with grinding for upgrades here. It was more so grinding for tokens is what I have an issue with. But I feel like I always got.
I'm more of a thorough. I'm a thorough collector, so I'll
Dude,
collect
if they rehydrate this game, they bet like I swear to God, they better not make the last upgrade cost like 200,000 like macho points or something. Dude, like they did that with Mr. Krabs. Oh my God.
They
I
will
will-
do that.
I was
And then
stuck
they'll
doing
patch
the
it.
same grind, like the same shiny objects grind in Goo Lagoon for like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That was annoying. Like, oh, I felt like I was dying inside every single time I respawned. I'm like, ugh. But then they nerfed it down to like 39,000. I'm just like, oh, thank the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
It's like, it was worse because like, you know, I had to keep on dying in Goo Lagoon just to get like those tikis to come back. But that was on the Xbox, where everything loaded like in 2 seconds. Imagine doing that on the Switch where everything loads in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh no, I've not tried grinding on the Switch yet. I'm just like
Well, like the best way I found to grind on the Switch is just to go onto Mr. Krabs' stream and just kill all the robots.
yeah.
Or
I feel like
just
that's like
keep them,
the funnest way to do it.
yeah, you don't have to. You keep doing it until you run out of health, which, like, if you're like really skilled in combat in that game, you probably never die.
Yeah. That's not me.
So like I've lasted like 30 minutes, not even dying, not even taking a single hit, from like just doing that. It takes like about 30 minutes to get 39,000.
Oh.
So yeah, it doesn't take like an hour.
I don't know. The game is just not as enjoyable on the Switch for me.
What
I think
some
it's,
other games Purple Lamp have made? Oh, sorry, I was speaking out loud then. I was meant to read that in my mind. Sorry, as you were saying?
Well, it's like I think it's because I played it on the PS4 first, and like that version is really solid in my opinion. And so like playing it on the Switch afterwards, it like really paled in comparison for me.
Dude, our channels got like screwed over so bad when that game got released.
Oh, especially with the Switch version, yeah.
No, because like everyone because like some Walmarts and some stores were releasing them early, so people were making like walkthroughs and everything. I'm just like, I could have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh man, I feel like my channel could have grew if like everyone got it at the same time. Like, you know, because we grinded for like the release, right? Like we grinded all that stuff, and then like we just came out really short at the end. It was like, oh.
I think that's always been the case for me. I always get more views covering the game up to the point, and then once it gets released, my traffic doesn't. It's like split with like everyone else. You know, everyone else covering the game.
Yeah.
So
it kind of sucks that like, you know, it's kind of hard becoming a Nintendo type YouTuber because like, you know, Game Explain, all those other reviewers get their copies like a month early, or like two weeks early or something like that.
Plus, Nintendo are just cocks, because they just don't like anyone having fun.
yeah. So it's like that's always been where like my source of like traffic comes from most is the lead up to the game. Like my lead up to Rehydrate has some of my most viewed videos ever. So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
just how it is until you get big enough where you can actually like compete with those big channels on release
Yeah,
week.
I was surprised, like, because I was talking about like how THP Nordic was done, like with finished making the game, and that one got like 30,000 views.
Yeah, because no
I
one
was
else
like,
was making that video. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
You know what? Literally all I did was because the pre-release trailer, like the pre-order now one with the release date. I uploaded that to my channel before THQ Nordic did, so that got like 15,000 views in like an hour or two. So that was mental. That is the most I've gotten on something that's public. Publicly, that's the most publicly viewed video I have, and it's just the release trailer for the game.
You goddamn beast.
Well, there's 19,000 views on it now, but I literally recorded it from the Microsoft Store. You can see my cursor at the bottom left of it as well.
Yeah.
But it was the only one out there on YouTube, so of course it raked in views.
I don't know. I kind of like, I've gotten to this point in like YouTube where I do want to get traffic, but I want to get traffic for like my own
For
content.
your own stuff.
Yeah.
I just put it up there for people in the Discord server to watch. So I was like, oh, has anyone got HD version of this to watch? So I recorded it in HD, uploaded it, and then they just kept sharing it and sharing it.
Yeah,
I don't
it
expect
was
that.
exciting, you know. Everyone wanted to see it.
Wasn't one of your writers? Wasn't one of your videos like made up to like 2 million or like 1 million video viewers?
That's the Sonic Spongebob thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I did have a Rehydrate video that reached like 150,000, I think, or 100,000 at least. That was like within the first week it was announced. Where I basically
You usually get like a lot of views like if you talk about something first more than anyone.
We need to
Yeah.
find out what makes people tick, and we have to manipulate the hell out of it so everyone just watches.
You know, it's like, you know, it's great. You know, it's great getting like views from like that stuff. And it's really exciting too, you know, because it's like I love covering games, you know, as they're being like covered, you know, as we're leading up to their release.
Like, I have a question. Like, how do you guys put tags? Like, I've always been confused about that.
Kind of just add things that
You
relate.
just say what's relevant.
Yeah. But it's like,
Sometimes you can get third-party apps that can dictate what would be good as well.
yes,
What one do you use?
I use vidIQ.
Ah,
I don't even use any of those things. I just do it. Like,
I use one
video
called
tag on
Shoot Buddy.
There's free tools you could use.
Yeah, and they dictate what would be good for an audience, and then it works.
Yeah.
You guys rock.
I've always wondered, in 3000, like this slide level, there's like those white particles in the sky that look like fireworks. What are they? They're really weird.
Is it just
which
the
one?
sun?
The slide.
Wasting everyone's time. I
They're in the
did
stream right now,
then
to the very
held
left.
up. Did you bother to
Go back. Yeah, behind the shell, behind Mindy's shell. There was just, I don't know. I'm just confused and baffled, and I want to know what they are.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more token and then I'll call it a night. So let's see.
Call it quits, because it is past.
Yeah.
I like when they have like hidden details like that. You know, like what you were mentioning. Like if you played Super Mario Galaxy 2, like in one of the levels, they actually have like these like weird aliens in the background just staring at you.
Yeah.
It's very hard to see. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Patrick, don't
No. But what?
you'll have to fly along if you want to beat this time.
You'll have to
Do
fly
3
along if
laps
you want to beat
in
this
less than
time.
7
Love that.
Guess I'm not gonna beat.
Yeah. But no, it's like, yeah. I think as I keep
Find out what they
working
are and
this-
send them a message. Cool.
Which one are you? Wait, are you doing the rock slide one?
No, I'm doing the paddy wagon one. No weenie parking allowed.
I'm not a weenie.
Whatever you do, don't go on that ramp that gets put in later. Big mistake.
Is that one slower? I've always used that actually.
Trust me, don't use that one. That one, like when they put that metal ramp and they, like you go up to get the last key. Yeah, don't do that one. That one, just skip that one and just go straight to that hidden path in the garage. It'll be a lot quicker.
Oh.
Save like a lot of time.
You know, I think I've always been just fine using that. Actually, I honestly don't remember, to be honest. I don't remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't use that path.
I played these games so much, like you can never forget like what paths to take.
Yeah. Okay, 1 minute for the first lap, so doing pretty solid so far.
Come on, man. I would have done it like in 5 seconds. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. It's like everyone that's joined the stream, thank you for joining it. I'm gonna attempt to stream on a weekly basis. So my challenge for the rest of the year is to do that. And if I can't do that,
How
then,
many?
what's that?
How many hours do you work in a day?
In a day? Like 8?
No, how many hours do you work? 8 hours. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. See why
Oh,
you
yeah.
like,
I have a
like, 'cause
full-time
it's take
job,
forever.
so it's a
No, I know. I was like expecting like 10 or something. Because like I was like,
I do a
medical
solid
field.
like 8 hours, 5 days a week. Typical hours for a job, I would say. But yeah, I feel like streaming every week will kind of make my week more structured, which will be good for me because when my life is more structured, I'm more productive. It's really weird. So it's like if I have like days where I'm doing nothing, then I get like nothing done. You know, kind of mentality. So I think having
Yeah, I can't. Like I switched my channel a little bit to COD Mobile because like I felt like, you know, like now that Rehydrated came out, it's like I felt like there's nothing left to talk about. You know,
yeah,
like everything's been done. It's like, you know, I decided to change the channels, like focus on something else, and it works. Don't get me wrong, it works, but man, like sometimes getting the content, it can be quite pricey because most of the things that you buy, most of the things that you get in that game are like you have to buy, and sometimes it could be really, really expensive. Like there's at one point where like I actually had to pay, I think $300 for like for a gun skin, and like, oh my god, dude, they're so scummy. Do you know what they did? So like they made you pay like 150 for the gun, right? But then like to get all the features like the death effects, like when you kill someone their arm blows off or something, like you have to pay even more just to get those effects when they should already come with it. And I'm like, man, like I'm
If
only doing
anything
this.
is pay to win, I'm not even gonna think about it.
yeah.
No, it's not even pay. It's not pay to win. It's more. It's like cosmetic and everything. Like you're only paying for cosmetics. You're not paying for any advantages.
Oh. All right, we got some questions to answer before we go. So let's see here.
Visual effects of the boulders being generated. Oh, cool, Cooper. It's cool to finally know that. Cheers.
And how long does it take to make a Late Night Riders episode? It kind of varies. So if it's like a simple me sitting down to talk, then maybe a couple days. But if it was like yesterday's video, which had like skits and such, that took like a full week at least. So it varies.
Dude, I love that shit that you deal with CNB Extra, the Flying Dutchman thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're gonna
alright.
keep that as a regular Halloween thing. He's such an awesome Flying Dutchman.
Dude, he did a very good job.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that, I'm just like, dude, what? And like I just enjoyed the rest of the video. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
How did he manage to get him like to turn into like the
Oh, that was
like to
him.
paint him in green?
Oh, he did that. He like put
Oh,
some
man.
visual effects on him. All I did was just like use green screen effects and put it in my room. That was all. Would
Genius.
you go to another gaming convention? Absolutely. It was so much fun going to PAX. And you know what? It's the reason I was able to connect with THQ Nordic. So definitely
I think the person.
would do that again.
I think the person that did like really good skits back then, like in the old days, was. Have you ever heard of the Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yes, I have.
Like the skits that he did were amazing.
But all right. Well, I thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to plan to do this next Saturday. Nothing has come up as far as I know anyway on my schedule, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
But all right, I will catch y'all later, and hopefully I'll have a video ready on Monday. I'm betting on it.
Let's hope so.
All right, adios.
All right. Guys, later.
Adios.